Hey everybody, this is Dagger 9. We're in IL-2 Sturmovik, Battle of Stalingrad, and I'm going to do some training today. Come along with me. Hope you enjoy the ride. First thing I have to do is select my server. Okay, I'm going to choose Combat Box Training and Dogfight. One of the things I love about IL-2 Sturmovik is the graphics. Not only the graphics in the game, but the splash screens as the game is loading are some amazing artwork. Really evocative. Okay, the server places you in an area map, and here you can choose which mission that you want to undertake. I like the way this is laid out. I started out with landing and takeoff practice, and now I'm working on the drone target practice, which takes place within this box around turnout. So I'll select my starting point and select my aircraft, which would be the Spitfire Mark 9E. And in the setup, I'm going to choose to turn on the mirror. I wish I could set that as a default, but it doesn't seem to be an option. I'll be carrying the Browning 50mm machine guns and the Hispano Mark II cannon. Spitfire has really limited ammunition, so I have to focus on accuracy and short bursts. Okay, at first the controls are frozen or paused, and eventually I'll get control of the plane. Okay, now we have control of the plane. Check my operational map. See that there's a drone already heading directly towards me. It's over turnout. Keep an eye out for it. Scanning the skies. Alright, so let's turn this bird around. Spitfire really is a joy to fly. Highly recommend it if you have IL-2 Sturmovik. Okay, he's gotten way out there now. I'll have to catch up to him. Keep my RPMs at 27. And right now I'm at combat speed. It's not something you want to stay at for a long time, else it'll burn out the engine. Okay, I think I've spotted it. A tiny dot way off in the distance there. I'm closing on it pretty quickly. He is turning. Take a lag pursuit here, get behind it on a 6. I'm on fire. Sailing out. Again, I have very limited ammo, so I have to make every shot count. Okay, this is a World War I biplane. I think, no, I'm sorry, it's a bomber. German bomber. Be behind it now. Got a few hits there. Targeting the engines. That should take care of it. Right there. Looks like a Heinkel. Medium bomber. Missed on that one. Couple more hits on the engines. Okay, they're bailing out. Down she goes. Yeah, see another drones spawning there, just east of Turnout. Up there it is above me. The sun is really brutal in this server. Nothing. A fighter. Maybe smoking a little bit. So, Russian biplane. It's kind of hard not to overtake it. Okay, we're just going to make a circle here. Wouldn't take much to take this one down. Yep, that's all she wrote. Okay, let's turn it around. There's another drone spawning to the east of Turnit. It's going to be an approach head on. Not sure what we're dealing with here. It's like a nice aircraft. Maybe a transport of some kind. Slow moving. I'm down to my 50 millimeters, so we're gonna have to get up close. Discount. Get up closer here. Let's turn into the right. Oh, that's all the ammo. All right then. Get a closer look at this one. Yes, that is definitely an American transport. Okay, the airfield is to the southwest, so we will get moving in that direction. The drone will live another day. You can see the graphics here in IL-2 Sturmovik is awesome. Really cannot complain. The airplane model is, or the airplane is modeled beautifully. And what I like about it too is, compared to DCS, it's not as demanding on the PC. I'm using a Ryzen 5, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and Nvidia 2080 Super graphics card that works perfectly at ultra setting. Just gonna make sure we go back to cruising power here, not to overstress the engine, and 2700 RPM there. Trim it up. Have a nice level flight. Weather's nice and calm today. The world in IL-2 is rendered beautifully. Really have to hand it to the design team at 1C Games. My bearings here. We're going to pass Antwerp up here on our right and then turn south. To land at Beltsbrook. Antwerp coming up on our right. My head tracking today is Track IR5. I'm using a profile that was available online called John Hardtack. It's his profile, version 2 for IL-2 Sturmovik, Battle of Stalingrad. Here's Antwerp below us, so we'll turn left, turn to the south. Compass just over my stick there. And we'll go ahead and level out at 180. A little past it. Alright, to make sure I stay on track, I'm just gonna pick an object in the distance and just try to stay on that object. I think the clouds will work, since I don't think that they move in the game. Haven't tested that yet, but We'll find out. Altitude is 2,600 feet. Gorgeous view of the Dutch countryside. Melsbrook will be on our left. We'll be passing Grimbergen on our right. Melsbrook is on our left. There it is there. And there's even guide rings. Nice touch. That is on our left. There is our takeoff practice rings, and on the right are the landing practice rings. We'll follow those in. Really appreciate whoever created Combat Box. These training aids are really helpful for new pilots. I'm going to back off my throttle here. Push my RPMs to max. And once the airspeed gets down to 160, we'll lower the flaps. Fly on a bearing of 180 due south. Just wait for my airspeed to bleed off. Altitude is just below 2,000. Okay, we're going to make our turn on our base leg. We're almost at 160 now. The airspeed's 160, so we'll lower the flaps. See the little tabs sticking up on the wings indicating that the flaps are lowered. Going to gain a little altitude here. Just follow the rings in. Like the altitude enter the approach pattern is maybe 2,800 feet. Once I hit the first ring, I'll go ahead and lower the landing gear. Airspeed 140, lowering the landing gear. Back off the throttle here. Trying to get to an airspeed of just over 100. works at airspeed. I'm a little bit hot. Pull back the throttle and slow that down some. I'm trying to achieve a 3-point landing here. Apply some brake. Back on the stick. Whoa. Okay. And a little twirl at the end for fun. Yeah, you can't lock the tail wheel on this model apparently. Like I've got an aileron sticking up on the runway there. But we made it back on the ground in one piece. Hope you enjoyed that. This is Tiger 9 in IL-2 Sturmovik, Battle of Stalingrad, signing off.